Sound like maybe a little echo.
On me?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
Not
yeah, pretty
it's
loud.
fine now. It's fine now, but I heard it in the background.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Hey, shalom, shalom. First of all, we want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Bashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua.
B'chadadash.
Double honors to the apostle, elder bishops with great millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing this word, this truth and sincerity. Uh, also, shalom to all the believers out there, starting with the 144,000. Okay, starting with the 144,000, shalom, as well as to the 1/3 of believers, which are going to be comprised of men, women, and children. Okay, the wives of the prophets, the friends of the prophets, the believers that come in at the last hour. Okay, the title of this video. Oh, by the way, I'm the brother Khanak. This is the brother,
I'm the brother Chasaba.
and you know, the Spirit have us get together. On Wednesdays. When it's available. To do to go into. So we just gonna go in the Spirit. The Spirit had me call this one, and it could change the judgments of the Lord. Okay, this is kind of pulling from the spirit that what's going on today with the brother Polite, that issue, that fiasco, which the Most High brought swift judgment upon a Polite, which he was blaspheming and making noise and doing all making all this BS years back. But see, in the Most High's eyes, that was quick. Can you get that in Peter's? Was that is it First Peter? Is it Second Peter? The second chapter? Where it says one day is as 1,000 years.
Mm.
So in Yah Bashamal Shai's time, it was like a second. It was a second the nigga shot the Bible, and from the time he shot the Bible to the time the nigga got locked up today, it was a millisecond in the eyes of Yah Bashamal Shai. Okay, we could do the math. Okay, but go ahead.
2 Peter 3:8, it says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing."
Yeah, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, right? So the word ignorant means not to know. You're supposed to know this. And we're here to bring these things to your remembrance. And this is speaking about the beloved of Yahweh Shemal Shai, which is reminiscent of the house of David, starting with the 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "Be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years."
Yeah, one day with the Lord, meaning the time in the heavens, one day with the Lord on earth is 1,000 years. Okay, go ahead.
And 1,000 years as one day.
Yeah, in 1,000 years down here on the earth is one day. Is one day to the Most High, which I believe when you break that down, I believe it's like 42. I could be wrong. You could check me on it. Uh, it's about 42 years is an hour.
Mm.
I believe so. You can check me. I'm not going to do the math. You can go ahead. It's 42 or 30, something like that. Which we can do the math. You'll just have to divide what 1,000 into 24. We'll do that. Yeah, 41.6 around there. 41, 42. So about 41, 42 years on the earth, okay, is 1 hour, okay, to Yah Bashamal Shai, because there's 24 hours in the day. Okay, so things are moving quick. So the Most High, he brought swift judgment unto Brother Polite. Okay, as well as the you have the God sent comforter, he's dead. The Most High brought swift judgment to him. You also have Rap the News, which he came up, which he's a low-level demon, but the Most High brought swift judgment. And we're not boasting in the judgment, we're just letting you know that these things happen. And that's how it's going to be, all right, the day of the Lord. That's how it's going to be upon you people down here on the earth, especially you here in America. It's going to be one day, it's going to be regular, and then the next day is going to be swift judgment.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Gone. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, "For when they shall say peace and safety."
Right. Yeah, that's the spirit. I was thinking about that scripture. When they shall say peace and safety, everything's going to be all right. Okay. Everything's going on like it was been going on since the beginning of time. My brother, he's getting married. You know, my mom just finally bought a house. My daughter, she just graduated college. Yeah, inflation is there. Food prices are there. But you might be in a cool situation. But even if you're not in a cool situation, the Most High still has blinded the minds of our people. Look, all the signs are there, and our people are still, making merry. They're still in all type of folly, okay, and they glorify evil. They glory this now this podcast era where any nigga can just come on and just speak his mind and cloud up. That's is now it's the cloud. It's the cloud up. What's it called? Season. Everybody's an influencer now. Where these niggas been? Okay, go ahead.
It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them."
And sudden destruction cometh upon them. Okay, that's how it's going to be. Just like Polite, he was living his life, doing this, doing it, and he was doing all type of madness. We don't know what he was doing, but we do know what he got convicted of. Okay, we do know that. So that opens up your mind to a lot of things, as well as the things that he have shown on TV. He's all about money. He's all about worshiping women. The black woman is God. And you got a lot of our people that are in that spirit, okay, in that Kemetic spirit, that's in that Egyptology spirit, is in that really do as thou wilt spirit, because that's what all these other religions are really into, is do as thou wilt. Okay, their belly is their God, and his belly was his God. Okay, and where did that end up? Where did that end him up in? It ended him in the slammer. Okay, Esau Edom came and got his ass, grabbed his ass up. Well, there's a scripture where it says that that he is not a terror unto good works. If you know where that is.
Yeah, I was just reading that too the other day.
Okay, that's a spirit, right? So Esau's the sword of the Most High, but he ain't a terror unto good works. If you're doing the good works, like which this is good works, you good. Now it's gonna come a certain time where the Most High is gonna release him to come in and try to persecute this, and certain men are going to be martyrs, right? But that's him getting ready to be destroyed. Go ahead.
It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
Yeah, they shall not escape. So Polite should be a warning to you scoffers and you scorners. But you know what? Jake is gonna go hard. Jake is gonna go harder. Jake is gonna double down. Jake is gonna double down on their wickedness. Just you wait. Just you wait. Jake is gonna double down on their wickedness. Okay, they gonna come and they gonna scoff harder. They're not gonna look at the example of these people who have come. It's not about come against us or come against them. It's not about that. Which we are the servants of the Most High, but you're coming against Yahushai. He that hateth you hateth Yahushai. And he that hates Yahushua hates the Father. Okay, so you hate this truth. You hate the words that are coming out of our mouths. Okay, and that's shown and that's manifested every day of your life. We can go on the internet and see that the acts and the deeds of Jake, and they know that they're Israelites. We'll look at some of these Israelite camps, and the madness and the blasphemies and the Yahushua. He was doing witchcraft. There is no miracles. Okay. You can call him whatever you want. Okay. John the Baptist fell out of the truth. Okay. I mean, we can go all type of horrendous things that these guys have said. But the scriptures say that my people love to have it so. Okay. They love being lied to. They love being led in the wrong direction. And then when the true words of Yahweh Shem Shai are there to catch them in that net, they no, I don't want to go. I want to stay here. Okay, go ahead.
That was it on that. You want me to get what you had quoted? The tears on. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll just start it from the top. The point is in verse 3. Romans 13:1. It says, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High."
Yeah, because going into that whole great situation, the apostles, and starting with them, they broke it down. They told you that in the ancient times, that's what happened. There were certain situations dealing with a man and a woman. If a man grabbed up a woman and took her, okay, within our nation, because it happens now, okay. So they explain to you that yeah, if there was a woman out there, like you here in America, you think of, oh my God, okay, but watch when America, number one, it's already happening, but watch when America breaks down. Watch that ancient spirit come into men, and they not gonna fulfill the law, because the law is, if that woman was if she was a virgin, okay, you had to give dowry to the father. You had to pay that. You had to pay that father. You had to pay him 50 shekels. Okay, at least. Okay, and that gave the father an incentive to what? To keep his daughter in straightly. Okay, as well. Hey, shit, you can't put her away all the days of your life. You broke you by what she could have had some type of ailment. She could be crazy. Now you stuck with her. So men just didn't go around doing that. But if they did do that, or say, shit, in this society, you got men that don't have a woman, a man that don't, and that's hell. And then you got women that are just out there being whores. So back in the ancient world, a man, he didn't have a woman, the Most High, that was a God-given right for a man to have a woman. So much so that the Most High put in the law, if there was a virgin woman, he can go and he can take that woman, but he got to pay for that. He got to pay for that woman, and he got to take care of that woman. Okay. But now what happens? You touch these little girls like what Polite did, okay, and then you destroy their lives. Now they become lesbian. Now they go out. Now they become whores. They become porn stars. Right? That's what goes on. And the scriptures outline righteous ways how to deal with it. Okay, but Jake don't want to hear that. Jake want to hear lies. Okay, go ahead.
What the scriptures say, they have cast away my ways despitefully.
Mm-hmm.
Cast out my way despitefully.
Read that again.
Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Right. So going back to what I was saying, the apostles, they broke this down, but they also told us, you don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. They never told you to do it. They never said that it was lawful in this society. We live in a backwards, evil, wicked society. Okay, they never said to do it, but they try to pin the apostles, pin the men of Great Millstone, like we're the ones doing. We don't do that. And if somebody in Great Millstone did that, we're gonna throw them under the bus. Okay, because that's not how we get down. But it just so happens that what he did it, and that's probably the first time that he's been caught. He's probably done this multiple times. Okay, real sneaky. Well, he's a scammer. He scammed multiple people. So the scriptures say, let every man be subject to the higher powers. In Esau's law, you can't do that. You only could deal with a woman at a particular age. Okay, even then, he dealt with a underage woman according to Esau's standards, and he drugged her.
Damn.
He actually gave her drugs to them date grape drugs. It was more than likely date grape. And the way that the mother was speaking in the sentencing, okay, she was speaking like it was a concoction of drugs. So he really doped her up and made her drink alcohol. Then he had his way with her. Okay, so now where he's at with the Most High, the Most High is gonna have a Big Debo in there. He gonna have his way, and all his homies. All right, because do you know how them prison dudes, they don't like that. That type of crime. That type of crime doesn't go well. But that's the judgment of the Lord. Go ahead.
It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High.
Right. So the way that things are set up now, there's certain things that you can't do. Okay, go ahead.
It says the powers that be are ordained of the Most High.
Right. So Esau, he's ordained. We gotta serve Esau. You got to pay your taxes, or he gonna come and he gonna get you, and that's a just reward. All right, because you're in his society. You're in his kingdom. The Most High gave him this kingdom. It's like he gave Nebuchadnezzar his kingdom. Okay, just like he gave Darius his kingdom. Just like he gave the Romans and the Greeks and the Egyptians their kingdom, and we were subject unto those kings for a particular moment, and their subjects, the kings and the princes, we were subject unto them. Okay, go ahead.
Quick precept. One verse, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, do all these things.
Yeah, so the Most High is on both ends, controlling everything. Okay, so yeah, there is temptations there. There are certain things that you're not supposed to do, and that you have the free, the so-called, in your mind, the free will to do, or well, it's presented unto you to do it, but the Most High never told you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just because it's there doesn't mean that it's right.
Right.
Just because there you see a big ass pork chop doesn't mean that you can eat it. Well, it's there. It's cooked. Or a certain animal, it's there. Why would God put it here? Why would He make it? Why would He make it? Why would He make it here? Why can't I eat it? Why can't I pop this little young girl? Why can't I? And that's the mind of the heathen, because they had no guide. They didn't have a law. Okay, so everything was on the table. Okay, so they was laying down with their daughter. They was popping their father's concubine. They was orgying it out, wife swapping, all the same things that go down today. They was popping animals. That came into their mind. Let me pop this alligator. Let me pop this dog. Let me eat this seal meat. Okay, let me eat this duck. They found out that duck liver is good, what they call foie gras. Okay, foie gras, where they actually duck and geese liver, they actually force feed the duck until the liver becomes fatty, and then they kill it, and then they take that and they serve that as a delicacy. That's a delicacy. Mm-hmm. A fatty duck liver. The duck is at the brink of death. Right? They will, in the human body, they will call it was it non-alcoholic fatty liver. Your liver's through. But in a duck, they'll take it out. You watch the go Google it, watch the video. They'll show you them force feeding a duck, multiple ducks and geese to fatten them up and mess their liver up, and then they kill them, they butcher them and take the liver, to harvest the liver, and then they sell it as a delicacy. The French love it. But how did that come into a person's mind? Okay, that was a demon.
Quick precept.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
That's why we have a law, and that's why the law was oral, but that's why when we came out of Egypt, the Most High he put it on stone. Okay, and he had the law being written unto Jake, and he gave us fringes too. Okay, he gave us fringes so you can remember the law and not go off. Okay, but you see Jake with the fringes, they doing all type of madness, which see they don't understand what the hell is going on. They're not of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, go ahead.
Another precept, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and keep His commandments.
And hold Ecclesiastes 8. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. And guys like Polite, which he's the hot topic, but he's just an example what's going to happen to all you scoffers, all you scorners, all the haters of the Lord. Okay, all you jakes that come, because he did it publicly. He did everything that you wanted to do in your heart, that you didn't have the platform, you didn't have the time, it wasn't really on your heart to do and to put it out there. He did what you jakes in your heart, how you really feel, because you was egging them on. Yeah. Tell him. Okay, so all you that were on his side, the judgment is coming for you. At least you repent. Okay, so the Most High is handed down judgments. Okay, it's all type of judgments going down, brutal judgments going down every single day. Okay, and these judgments is going to come to a point to where it's going to spill over. It's going to be in a street near you. You're going to be surrounded by judgment. Okay. Psalms 91, it speaks about that, how 1,000 shall die at thy side, 10,000 at thy right, but none shall come nigh thee. So we gonna see it. We gonna actually see it. We gonna be in the midst of mass death.
Only with thine eyes.
Only with thine eyes, okay? We're gonna see and we're gonna hear of these judgments, because mind you, everything is televised. Like his whole court case was televised. We heard his voice, we heard the judge, we heard the lawyer, we heard the mother. The Most High did that on purpose. It wasn't no closed door thing. You just hear about what happened. The Most High made that a public spectacle, as you publicly came against the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You publicly came against the righteous spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay, and you was talking mad shit for hella years. Well, the Most High publicly humiliated you, and your humiliation is not over. Okay, you're dealing with the king of terrors. Go ahead.
Finishing off Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, it says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Keep going.
For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment."
See, the Most High shall bring every work into judgment. It don't matter, bro. Whatever you do, it's gonna be judged. Now we're seeking, we're seeking to be forgiven. We're seeking for our sins, all the things that we've done, all right, to be washed away. That was the reason why Yahweh Shai died on the cross. Okay, which our people really don't understand what that signified. Okay, but the elect understand. Sirach 39 and 24, as his words are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Okay, and that goes for 2/3 of our people. A wicked, evil generation, adulterous generation. Okay, because polite, he was with all type. You see him, he's with all type of women. Okay, and if he's got caught, sexually molesting an underage girl, a child, as they call a child, right? We're gonna call a child, like y'all like to say, right? A child. What else has he done? You got to think about that. If he's done that, what else has he done and got away with? But see, every work, read it again.
It's verse 14, Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, shall bring every work into judgment.
Every work into judgment. Every work. Not some. Not you got away with some. Not every work into judgment. Okay, so whether you do good or whether you do evil, as the scriptures say, we're all going to appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai. Okay, go ahead, and you're not getting out. Okay, we gonna be clear out of here 7 years, bro. We ain't being here 7 years. I don't see that. Things are speeding up too much. Okay, we at the cusp of this man getting ready to push the chip, getting ready to push another big psyop. Okay, go ahead. You see what he's doing? He's shooting laser beams from the sky, and he don't give a everybody. And everybody knows what he's doing. He don't even give a shit. This is the devil coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Go ahead.
For the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing.
With every secret thing. Okay, from the least secret thing to the greatest secret thing. Everything done in secret is going to come to the light, and all the works of this man is now coming to light. We got the scoop. When you the first time you got along with this woman's child, you molested her. You couldn't even wait. She said you couldn't even wait. Okay, so you was plotting, you was scheming, because he's a scheming ass nigga, and that's all what you conscious community niggas are. You scheming ass nigga. Well, you have what's the nigga's name? Tutti Frutti. What's the nigga's name? It was one other nigga that got locked up for doing something wicked. I believe he's still in jail, or the nigga might be dead. This is years back. What's the nigga name? I forget, man. It's Suits. Man, it's so many of these niggas, man. They real grimy dirt bag niggas, man. Okay, and the Most High is gonna get all you dirt bags amongst our people, all you simple amongst our people, all the evil amongst our people, all the abominable amongst our people, all the degenerate amongst our people. The Most High gonna destroy you. Okay, he gonna send swift judgment upon you. Okay, them spirits created for vengeance. So hey, the Most High probably got some spirits created for vengeance up in that prison cell, man.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There was nothing but spirits of vengeance. Where Esau had to just lock their ass up because they'll go on a spree of crime. And the Lord gonna deliver you. See, you didn't even know he was running around the earth talking shit, doing this, doing that. You didn't even know judgment was being prepared for you. Go ahead.
It says, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Right. So whether it be good, like what we're doing is a good thing. And the things that you don't see, brothers are doing good things. Okay, praying, right? You don't see a brother pray. Reading, you don't see a brother read. You don't see a brother cry out to the Most High. You don't see a brother, give alms and do good works. Turn down the wicked way. Turn down a adulterous woman. Turn down a deal to sell out. Turn down some type of situation that's going to jeopardize the truth, but it's going to make you into a lower state. Maybe you couldn't take this job. Maybe you couldn't take this, get this upgrade. Maybe you had to walk away from, a family member. Maybe you had to walk away from your family. Maybe you had to lose a wife. You lose children. Okay, but it was in a good work. The Most High is going to judge that. What did he tell Peter? He said, "You in a regeneration, okay. When I'm sitting upon my throne, you're going to also sit upon thrones, judging the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay, as well as you're going to receive everything that you lost. Okay, 100-fold. Meaning we're going to get everything back. That one little wife, that one little kid. Maybe you had 10 kids. Well, you're gonna have kids innumerable. You're going to be as a nation. How about that? It's going to be one Israelite is going to be as a nation. Okay, like you got the nation Yashashkar. Okay, did not Yashashkar, did he not become a nation? Right? Did not Gad become a nation? Did not Judah become a nation? But within the nation, you're gonna have nations. You're gonna have family lines.
Well, Joseph's seeds was broken into two different nations.
Right.
Ephraim and Manasseh.
Okay. He had that double portion. Okay, go ahead.
You wanted me to go to Ecclesiastes or
that was it on that? Yeah, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11.
Okay, that's the spirit I was holding it to. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Yeah, and this is why you don't believe things are not going to happen to you. Okay, that's why judgment is it's so swift, and crazy looking. Like you at a amusement park with your children, and all of a sudden the Ferris wheel breaks off mid-air, kill 20 people. You didn't know, they were just going having a good time, but the Most High brought those works into judgment. Okay, a random stabbing that happens. Okay, it's a lot of the Most High raised them spirits up, man. I was watching videos on our platform earlier. I was like, ooh, heavy judgments. I'm like, ooh, I guess it's enough for me today. Okay, it's enough. But we gonna actually be in the midst of all these heavy judgments, to where you're just gonna have to be hard. What the scriptures say, for the elect at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. So the Most High gonna put a cold spirit on his men, and he's preparing us now. Okay, hey, it is what it is. Okay, we just thank Yahweh Shema Shai that we're in a position to serve him. Okay, and fear him. Okay, because you gonna one thing you're gonna learn is the fear of the Lord. That's 100%. Now, whether you get it now or you get it later, regardless of the fact, you're gonna receive it. And polite, he's learning. Everybody's gonna learn. Esau, he gonna learn. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 12, Ecclesiastes 8 and 12. Now, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged,
Mm-hmm.
yes, surely I know that it will be well with them that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem
Right.
Yahweh Shai.
It will be well with them that fear Yah Bashem Yahweh Shai, because it will make it seem like going back to this dude, Brother Polite, his social media presence, he was living what he pushed out there. He was living lavish. He had the nice thick women around him with the scantily clad clothes. He had multiple women around, 3, 4, 5 wives around him. Okay, he was driving in these luxury cars. He was staying in luxury condos, luxury hotels. He was, dealing with celebrities. He had money, pictures with him and money, pictures of him eating at these high class restaurants, traveling. Okay, so hey, he was living that. He was it would look like he was living good, though he was a sinner. That's why the scriptures say, fret not thyself against evildoers, and choose none of their ways. Envy thou not the oppressor. Okay, because you seen Jakes, these wicked Jakes that sold out like a Beyonce and a Nicki Minaj and a DaBaby, all these 50 Cent. All they had, all of them took a deal. Mayweather, you see, every time you see Mayweather, he fly. Oh yeah, I have 20 cars. I got 15 properties. Well, I made y'all talking shit. I made 80 million off this fight. Oh yeah, I went to Japan and made a quick 4 or 5 million, 3 rounds. I'm getting money. Oh, you see this AP right here? Yeah, that's about 500,000. This chain right here, this is $1 million chain. So Jake envies that. Oh, what do I have to do to get that? And then they find out, you got to be a demon. You got to sacrifice. You got to do this. And Jake is like, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Okay, I'll do it to obtain those things. But what happens ultimately? The Most High catches up with you, just like Polite. The Most High catches up with you eventually. Okay, in His time, he allowing you to live good in your eyes. Go ahead.
Yes, surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which fear before Him.
Yeah, we fear before Him, so we ain't gonna touch none of that. We ain't gonna defile ourselves with none of that evilness. Okay, selling out. What is there to go back into the word? That's how, I don't know. We just think different. We just built different. Because what's in the world? And the Most High, He actually protects us and gets and not really even allow us to even get into that zone, be surrounded by those people, to be defiled. That's why He translated Enoch. So Enoch wouldn't be defiled during his time. So it's going to be the same thing with the Most High's elect. He's going to redeem His elect, so His elect won't be defiled. Okay, because there will be no other choice but to take the MOTB if you want to survive. Okay, there will be no other choice than to bow down and worship Esau, worship Satan to survive. So the Most High is not going to allow that to happen. Okay, so we going through our trials and tribulations now, but it's well with us that fear the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
But it shall not be well with the wicked.
But it shall not be well with the wicked. Go ahead.
Neither shall he prolong his days.
Well, look at Polite, you out of there. Okay, you not living lavish no more. All your women, they gone. They gone. All your riches, they gone. Okay, all the lavish dinners, they're gone. You eating prison spreads now. Well, just like your mentor, Dr. York, right? He was popping little boys. So that's probably what's next, or you was already doing it. Because dealing with them underage children, it's all about sexual magic. It's all about ritual. Yeah, lust, of course, lust is attached to it, but a lot of that is to gain power, to gain influence. That's what the wicked elite do on the left-hand side. That's what all these celebrities and entertainers that they get introduced to. And then they blow up when they got to do something real foul and evil. Okay, they gotta, you already know, on some Epstein type thing. And now that's just one of tens of thousands of what they got going on. And the Most High is going to get every last one of these damn demons. Okay? That's why when these swift judgments come, be like, man, what? The Most High pulled his card. Mm-hmm. He, she, right? Ezekiel the 9th chapter. He, she, her, him, all them. Okay, you a he, her, the Most High pull your card. A she, him, the Most High pull your card. A they, them, the Most High pull your card. And that's what he's going to do to all you damn demons here in Babylon the Great. He's going to burn you with fire. Thermonuclear fire, as Russia is preparing. Well, they have the Satan too. They pretty much have the Satan too, and battle ready. They announced that last Friday when we was at camp, that the Satan 2 is battle ready, and it can destroy the UK in 4 minutes. It can wipe it off the map. Okay, but the missiles are going to be launched over here in America. Okay, and the Most High is going to get all you demons that thought you got away with all your wickedness. See, Jake, you got to understand, he got caught. He's just a person that got caught, and he had, influence. He was a so-called influencer. He got caught. Mm-hmm. How many people that have done these things that have not been caught, that are so-called living prosperous lives, that are your neighbors, that are your governors, that are your senates, okay, that are your celebrities, okay, that are your co-workers, that are your bosses. The Most High gonna burn you up, okay? If he don't starve you, have you get ripped to shreds by wild animals. Go ahead, brother.
It says, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow.
Yeah, the shadows. It's going to be like I said, from the time Polite came on and he was talking all this shit to now, that was quick. Most High moved quick. Okay. What, not even 10 years. Okay, hasn't even been 10 years. The Most High moved quick. And that's seconds. That's probably not even a second to the Most High, how quick he moved. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's a swift judgment that's coming down upon you Babylonians, man. Okay, so Polite, he ain't making it out. Okay, he gonna be hit if they don't pull his car in there. Okay, if he don't just all of a sudden die in prison, he gonna get hit with nuclear missiles. Or Esau might let him out on some. You gotta take the MOTB, so we can monitor you. He might pass something to where, but what's gonna happen? He's still gonna get hit with nuclear fire because your God didn't tell you not to take it. Okay, and you're gonna have all these different religions, all these different gods, these deities. They're all gonna tell their followers to take it. We stand cold-heartedly against it. We don't deviate, okay, and we bring it out ad nauseum, okay. We bring it out damn near every lesson. We're letting you know what this man's agenda is, and he tries to put us into a corner. He shadow bans us. I know he be shadow banning my channel, but all our channels are somewhat shadow banned, But this word is gonna get out regardless, okay, and the Lord's word does not go out void. Mm-hmm. And these things, and this is going to be a evidence proof, okay, that a prophet was among you when these things happen. You're gonna reflect on these. You're gonna reflect on these words, and I don't like the way you were saying, and you guys are so mean, and you guys hate women. Go ahead, brother.
I'll just say this one thing regarding that topic too. You gave the scenario, of the things that could happen to him. The Lord's so cold. He could die in that flesh, and the Lord bring him back, as an infant, man, in a reincarnation, and even worse things than he did in that life happened to him as an infant, man. Bro, the Lord is, I say that to say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The Lord is terrible. People don't take into account that you will literally be reborn upon earth. The Lord, you don't take into account the Lord can do these things. If you knew that, actually, I'm not even gonna say that because you had niggas say, "Let His blood be upon us and our children," but it just goes to show the perverse spirit upon these people.
Yep. They got a reprobate spirit on them. They're in a complete reprobate spirit. They don't know what the hell is going on.
Right.
Okay. The God of this world has deceived the minds that the minds of them that believe not. Okay. So these things are easy to comprehend amongst the believers, which will be a signal that you could be possibly the elect. Okay. Well, can you get that Daniel 12? I believe it's 10.
Okay. I'll just finish this off in
Okay. Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 8. It says, neither shall he prolong his days which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
And that's pretty much what you were saying is if they knew, but they don't know because they don't fear the Lord. You see what I'm saying? They don't fear Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay. Because the fear of the Lord is what drives away sins. Because if you fear the Lord, you would know first and foremost, even if it was lawful in this lawful according to the scriptures to go and take a woman of marriageable age and to deal with her. Okay, it's not lawful in this society. Just like you can't go out and slaughter a lamb. Okay, there's certain things you can do. Okay, but hey, Jake don't give a shit about nothing. They just doing whatever the hell they want to do, thinking that they're never going to get caught. Well, the Most High put a heavy reprobate spirit on you, and there's an actual spirit, like a spirit of lust that comes upon you. You start lusting for a woman. You want that woman. You'll do damn near if you don't fear the Lord, you'll do anything. You do because it's an actual spirit. Because the spirit will come upon you. It'll be so heavy, but then you do the deed, and it was wicked, and then the spirit will jump off, and you'll be like, "Damn, I can't believe what happened. I can't believe I did that." Now it's judgment.
Now it's judgment.
And now because it's an actual spirit. That's why the scriptures Paul spoke about in Ephesians. We fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, spiritual wickedness in high places. Okay, we're fighting against spirits. So there's certain spirits that come to us all the damn day long. 1 John 4:1. Beloved, try the spirit, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they of the Most High. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. Okay, so hey, as a man of the Lord, you're constantly judging. Well, we're the judges of the earth. Okay, and you dealing with a woman, and she got a daughter. She fine. You gotta fight that demon shit. Hey, nobody told you to deal with that woman. You gotta, you stay away. You stay away from her. Okay, but if you give into that flesh, all right, which our people do, that story. What happened? That shit happens all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That shit happens all the time. They prey upon the daughter. They get with the mom, the black woman, the Latin. It happens amongst all the tribes. It happens amongst all the heathen, but mainly amongst the tribes. They get with the woman. She has a young daughter, probably not even of 8, maybe 8. But then, he's with the daughter. The daughter starts, he treating her like his own. But then the daughter starts getting older. She starts filling out, you start seeing things. You see the little shorts that they be wearing around the house. But it's your daughter, a stepdaughter, but it ain't your daughter. Your mind, then you see the mom. She cursing you out all the time. Her titty sagging, her booty sagging. She getting old. She don't want to work out. But then you see the daughter. She nice and fit and tight. And what happens? They go in there. They start sneaking into the room. And a lot of times, the mother knows too. There's many cases like that where the mother knows and she turns a blind eye.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us that we're lying. Okay, I know a story. I know a story personally. Okay, personally. All right, but this happens within our community. That's why the Most High had them laws in there. Okay, but since Jake hate, but you gotta understand, our people, they hate it. John the 3rd chapter, men love darkness rather than lights because their deeds were evil. Okay, go ahead.
Khan, we might start at the top. Daniel 12:1.
12 and 10.
Okay. Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and
Yeah,
tried.
that's the elect and tried. Many shall be made right and purified and tried. Read it again, Baba Kashad.
It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried.
Right. Purified, meaning cleansed. Okay, there was that Zechariah, what is it, 13 and 8. In the third part, shall be brought through the fire, and I would try them like gold is tried, and I will refine them like silver is refined. I'm vaguely paraphrasing, but we're in the fire now, and we're gonna come into that time of testing. That short period of testing where our character, our faith is going to be tested. Okay, but the elect, there's going to be some that are going to be purified. Okay, that are going to be made white. Okay, with the blood of Yahushua, meaning they're going to be right. They're going in the eyes of the Most High because they have accepted the Son and the ways of the Son, and they have humbled themselves down to that path that the Son has laid out. They're going to be considered purified and righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shemashah, meaning there's no need for the Most High to judge you. Really, the Most High, he's going to save you. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just say too, and to be tried is to test the authenticity.
Right. You know? Yep, that's it.
It says, but the wicked shall do wickedly,
but the wicked,
and none of the wicked shall understand.
The wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. So a gentleman like, well, you can't even call him that. A nigga like Polite, he didn't understand. He scoffed, he scorned. He hates the Most High. He hates righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
He loves all them deities and them gods because them deities and gods is freaks. I mean, at the end of the day, they freaks. Okay, and they allow you to do anything. Okay, but within this thing of ours, there's certain stipulations, there's certain laws, statutes that, and the Most High, he's you know, he's always been about order. We ain't just down here to do whatever the hell you want, say whatever you want, anything that comes to your mind, you just say it. Well, you read earlier, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
Mm-hmm.
And our people, they can't they can't differentiate. They can't judge between a righteous and an evil spirit. They can't judge between, because there's certain thoughts that will come into your mind, right? And you won't even ponder upon them. You'll actually think that they're your thoughts. You won't even test it.
Discern.
You don't have discernment ultimately.
Right.
You're a reprobate. Which a reprobate means void of judgment. So that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with reprobates. Because for you to do something like that, that was a reprobate thing to do. Okay, you're not an elite. But in his mind, he's a god. You know, he's I don't know, Egyptian god. I don't know. But the Egyptian gods, the black woman that you call God, they can't do nothing for you. Now you in there with, you know, big bones. Now you in there with Flex. You know, you in there with Big Tex, Big Rex. You in there with Debo. You in there with Little Mike, and he's bigger than everybody. Okay, you in there with the Booty Bandits. And they hate, okay, people that are in that spirit, people that have done those type of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got the worst. You got the worst record going in there. You going in there literally a target.
You're done. You're done.
Most High got him, bro. The Lord got him, bro. You can't. Damn.
Most High put a reprobate spirit on to do what he did. That little, say you had an hour of fun in your eyes. Now you done. That little, you know, that little time that you did what you did to that underage girl, you know, now they gonna have, now you got a complete number of time for them to have their way with you. So you already know they're gonna bend his ass over. Okay. And the Egyptians, that's okay with the Egyptian God. That's it. Is there more on that?
It says, but the wise shall understand.
Right, but the wise shall understand. Okay, and the wise symbolize the elect. What else you got? We can start wrapping it up.
Okay.
We pretty much
Isaiah
hit
2
the
and
point.
12. What you say?
I said we pretty much hit the point. Go ahead and then
Okay.
just break it down.
Isaiah 2 and 12. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. Like you brought out the example of, everybody's voices want to be heard. Everybody want their voices heard through podcasts, and they feel like they have a say. So the scriptures going to, whose mouths must be stopped, speaking regarding these people that think that they're somebody when they're not. Even the most vital parts of your body aren't even shown. So who the hell are you? Your heart isn't even on display. Your heart is covered. It's but just going to say that to say, man, hey, look, this situation that happened with this dude, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to be bringing major judgments, man, upon you people for your pride. And then to that, I got Ecclesiasticus 11 and 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So you got your rocks off, but now the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai put you in a predicament where that's done. You, like the brother said, you did the act. Now you have to pay for that, because what you fail to realize is that for every action there's a reaction, man. There's a reward for your works, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And then for this last one, Colossians 3 and 25, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there is no respecter of persons. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, he don't care about the money you got. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai don't care about none of that. Riches shall not profit in a day of wrath. The only thing the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai care about is if you fear him or not.
That's it, brother.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's it. Hey, we in crazy times, man. Hey, we expect this thing to go down sooner than later. So we in that spirit. What spirit are y'all in? Okay, this thing is getting ready to go down. Okay, and the Most High is making moves. All right, and he made a big chess move on one of these top demons that spread that rumor, against the apostles, a great millstone, and then falling upon, because as a leader is, so are the the people under him, right? So he try to defame the name of the prophets, but it literally backfired, because you a goddamn demon. Okay, and in the worst way, you literally did what you tried to put on the apostles and on Great Millstone. You literally did it. Okay, and you got caught, and now you got sentenced. Okay, and the Most High is gonna have his way with you. Okay.
What the scriptures speak about, Salakia.
Now go ahead, brother.
The scriptures speak about the Lord sending his prophets into a hypocritical nation. And what he did proved himself to be a reprobate. He proved himself to be a hypocrite, although the accusations that he was making wasn't true. Nigga, you guilty of it.
Yep.
Yeah,
you guilty in law where it matters, in Esau's law.
Through.
And you locked up. And you had the mother come and speak at your sentencing and called you a demon. She literally called you a demon, and a devil and a demon. A monster and a demon. So that's literally what you are. And the Most High, he took you out. Beautiful, man. I'm not even drinking, but I might even get a drink. Shit, I haven't been drinking. Shit, I'm gonna have to pull up. Lord's will, man. We'll see. We'll see the spirit. But hey, and we pray that the lesson was edifying. A beautiful things are coming to the elect, and nothing but judgment is coming to you, wicked demons. All right. So hey, shalom to the elect.
Shalom.